Good morning, day 62. We took a zero yesterday at Mosey's sister and brother-in-law's house, and now we're going to take a slack pack up and over Killington Mountain, about a 15.5 mile climb. The Killington is, I understand, the second tallest peak in Vermont, so should be a good day. Cool, not raining. I got some new shoes, so we'll get those broken in pretty quick here, I'm sure. Sign says Katahdin 500 miles. I don't think that's completely accurate, but it does indicate that I'm over halfway through with this particular section of the AT from Harper's Ferry to Katahdin. 500 miles, still a lot to go. I'm not sure why exactly, probably multiple reasons, but I'm feeling it's kind of low today. Which doesn't make sense because we had taken a zero yesterday and got lots of rest and was able to work out a pulled, strained calf muscle that I developed a couple days on my right side to accompany all the pain on my left side. Ate a lot of good food, had some good conversations with Ann and Chris and the family, and I'm just, so I had a very relaxing day yesterday without having to pay for the accommodations, which was nice. And today it's a slack pack. You would think I'd be super enthusiastic. Temperature's about 55, not gonna rain, perfect day for hiking. Gonna get the thrill of climbing Mount Killington. These should all be things I'm excited about, but for some reason I'm just feeling kind of low today. I don't know exactly what's going on. I think that being out here in nature and everything really makes the emotions stronger. Highs and lows are higher and lower. Happened to be in a valley today. I guess as my friend Bill N always says, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. I was thinking maybe I'd eat a snack and that might help, but I'm just getting tired of trail food. All these individually wrapped bars and dehydrated meals. Even town food just seems to start tasting the same. Hamburgers and pizza and, just restaurant food, even if I got chicken with scallops or something like that. Just the way I miss my kitchen, being able to cook food the way I like it, which is not very complicated, but yeah, too much talking.
Trail. Thank you.
So we just met this thru hiker who I have followed on YouTube. And what's your name?
I am Wildberry.
And where are you from?
I'm from Michigan.
So tell me a little bit about your backpacking resume.
It's very small. I hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2023 as a thru hike, flip-flop out of Harper's Ferry. I have hiked the North Country Scenic Trail in Michigan, some parts of that to prepare. And I've done a little hiking out in Utah, and then back here a couple of times to hike back on the Appalachian Trail because it's addictive.
Sure. Yeah. So on the thru hike, when you flip-flop, do you have any advice going southbound from Harper's Ferry in August, whatever?
Yeah, it's very hot and dry in August, so be prepared to carry some extra water. I don't know what the trail angels will do, but we did have quite a bit of water brought in by trail angels. Hello. And so just plan to carry a little extra. The other thing, you've got a little tramily, so that's really nice because the trail is much quieter going south. And
I've heard that.
Can get a little lonely sometimes. So
yeah, I hope we can stick together. We're planning on
That'd be good.
Reconnecting. So,
cool.
Great. And what's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Backpacking Bible.
Right. Thanks.
Thank you.
All righty, we made it the 14 miles over Mount Killington Peak, whatever. Walking up to a trailhead where we're going to catch a ride back into town. Guess my spirits started to pick up after taking a stupid mental health walk for my stupid mental health. The top of Killington, the view from the top of Killington was pretty inspiring. And then we ran into that YouTuber that I'd followed before, Backpacking Bibles. And I've actually seen a lot of her stuff. It's pretty good. You ought to check it out. And then I cranked on some music and started to dance down the trail. I think my hiking partners said, "You go on ahead." They didn't want to hear my stuff because I didn't have any earbuds. I was just playing it loud like a really obnoxious hiker trash dude would do. And this is the parking lot right here. So that ends the slack pack. Signing out.